So 2 years being over there, you couldn't get to like the Guinness?
No. I tried it once or twice because,
Many times.
you're there, you gotta try it. And
Right.
if anyone ever goes to Ireland, definitely do the Guinness Storehouse experience
And
in Dublin.
and the Jameson tour.
It's an awesome
Yeah.
experience, but I still don't like it.
Happy New Year 2026, everyone. We're so excited to have you here as we kick off season 4 of Bloom with Tina and Kelsey. We are bursting with excitement today because we have a very special guest, my daughter, Jessica. Today, Jessica will share her incredible journey of living across the pond in Ireland for almost 2 years, leaving when she was 24 years old. You'll hear her adventures, a bit of culture, and personal growth. Jessica's experiences are sure to ignite your dreams and step outside of your comfort zone. After listening, click follow, click on go to show, give us a 5-star rating, leave us a comment, and share this episode with your friends. Grab your walking shoes, your headphones, and let's get ready to bloom. This is a conversation you do not want to miss.
Hi, Jessica. We're here today with Tina and Jessica.
Yes, this is Jessica, my daughter.
Hello.
And we are going to be talking to her today on our episode. It's okay, Jessica. Don't be nervous.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
We've talked about Jessica's trip before, that she's been in Ireland for quite some time. And we've heard Tina's perspective often. I'm really excited to hear from Jessica today.
Yeah.
So, and hear how that was for her.
Yep.
That was a huge life event.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's start by, do you want to do a quick introduction of like who you are, what you do? How did you end up in Ireland?
Yeah, I can give a little a little background. I am a process engineer at a medical device company, and the project I am on was being transferred to Ireland. So I was asked if I was interested to sort of stay with the project and do an international work assignment in Ireland. I obviously said yes, which I'm very grateful I did. It was a great opportunity, but also just came with some challenges. But overall, yeah, it was a great opportunity, and I'm glad I did it.
So how long ago was this? Give us kind of a timeline.
This was okay. So I found out about the opportunity in like November of 2022.
Okay.
That's when like the company decided this transfer was going to happen. And then I was a fresh engineer, only a couple months out of college at that time. So this was just a change that any company goes through. I didn't really think that much of it, but the 2024 progressed, and I was sort of just like asked if I was interested.
2023.
In 2023.
3.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
So
how much time did you have to think about it before you needed to give them an answer?
I mean, I initially just like told them yes, I was interested.
Okay.
Not really thinking a ton of it because, things change all the time. You never really know. Like, I didn't have a definite answer if I was actually going or not until probably late October, early November of 2023, and I left in like right at the new year, January 24.
Okay.
Did you get advice from other people about should I do this? Should I go? What do you think?
I mean, I sort of mentioned it to people, like there's this opportunity to go to Ireland. In my head, I was thinking I don't really have anything like holding me back to Indiana or Ohio. Like, my family is here, but it's not like I have, like, a husband and kids or anything
Yeah.
to, like, lock me down in a certain spot. I was at the time, 24 years old, and was thinking, like, now's the time to do something like this, if at any time in my life. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Do you remember what we said as your parents?
I don't, I don't remember what you said.
Well, I remember you questioning if you should go or not, and I have this opportunity, and Jeff and I were like, heck yes, go. Are you kidding? You got this great opportunity. Of course, go. We were encouraging you to go.
Yeah, like, the entire time I had in my head, like, yeah, I'm gonna go. Like, it's just something like this I couldn't turn down.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, such a good opportunity that I never would have ever imagined I would get to do.
So there wasn't a lot of hesitation. You were kind of on board from the beginning.
I was pretty much on board from the beginning, but there was that just sort of fear of the unknown.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you were there for how long?
I was there for a year and 9 months.
Okay. A year and 9 months.
In Ireland.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Like, I did study abroad for 3 months, and that felt like a long time.
And that's a long time to be away from your mama.
Yes.
Right?
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was probably like, yeah, let's go.
So when you boarded that plane to head out,
Oh my
like,
goodness.
what was your thought?
I know.
I sort of just like didn't know what I was getting myself into. I do remember like mom and dad dropped me off at the airport, and like it was just like time to leave, and I just like start bawling.
Yeah.
Like,
Just an overwhelm of emotion.
Yeah.
I know some of it's excitement, but some of it's fear. It's like the mix
Yeah.
of all the emotions.
Yeah.
Makes,
oh, definitely.
just makes tears come.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and dad both were a blubbery.
It's just like, well, I'm getting on a plane and I have a one-way ticket to Ireland.
Goodness.
in the flights, or like in like the Delta app for flights, they're like, when are you coming home?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have a ticket to go home.
Oh, that's so good.
That is hilarious.
So, once you were there, was it what you expected?
Yes and no. Like, I got there and I can't remember what it was. Must have been like a Wednesday or Thursday that we flew, but it's an overnight flight, so you fly like in the afternoon here, and then usually have some sort of layover on the East Coast, and then long haul over the pond, and fly
Over
like
the pond.
land in Ireland early in the morning.
Okay.
So it's a red-eye flight. So you get there, and obviously, if you can sleep on a plane or not, it's hit or miss. But you get there and you're tired, but you
Yeah.
have all this excitement. So I remember meeting one of my coworkers at the airport and finding her, and was just really glad to see her. And we just like had all this excitement. We actually had like one of those driver guys who stand at the airport.
Yeah.
Sign your name. Yeah, so
That's great.
that was really cool. Because I had like 4 suitcases, I think.
Yeah.
So trying to drag these through the airport was interesting.
Oh, I'm sure.
But then we went together back for the drive, so we had
Okay.
a driver to like fit all of our luggage,
Nice.
which worked out well.
Do you remember going through the clouds when you were on the plane and seeing Ireland from the plane?
At the very
What
at the
that
end,
was like?
and yes, seeing it from above was really cool because I had never been to Ireland prior to this. I think the only country outside, like the only like European country I'd been to before this was Italy. So this was only like my second time flying across
An ocean.
across the ocean. And, you know, everyone expects Ireland like to be all green, which it definitely is, but from the sky you also see some of like the brown fields, but it's all like squared off into individual farmland,
Okay.
and you can just like looking down, you just see all of the fields.
You see the grid.
But it's
Yeah,
Oh,
the
boy.
grid, yeah.
but the green is amazing. I mean, I remember flying to Ireland for the first time, and it was just like it was like so cool. It was like one of the top things of the trip was looking out.
Yeah.
So I always recommend whoever's flying to Ireland, make sure you get on whatever side of the plane it is when they're landing, so you can actually see the landscape from above. It's just beautiful, just beautiful.
And since it's in the morning, you usually get a nice sunrise as well.
Yeah,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I really like.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
So this was only your second time
yeah,
in Europe.
Yeah.
yeah. And you know
Was
what?
it similar to Italy or was it super different?
I mean,
Oh, it's
you can say similar, but it's pretty different.
Yeah. It's also different because you were probably just visiting Italy for like
Fun, yeah.
a few days.
Yeah.
yeah.
And actually moving to and being part of a culture is much different than being a tourist.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like,
And do you realize it was exactly 2 years ago today, the day that we're taping this? 2 years ago. Today's New Year's Day, and it was exactly 2 years today that you left
yeah, thank you.
because, yeah,
I feel
well,
like forever ago.
right, right.
You've had a whole lifetime in these 10 years.
Do you think you've grown, matured, or yourself when you look at yourself 2 years ago? You know, from then, do you think you've changed at all as a person, being gone from, this long of a time?
Yeah. I mean, I've definitely grown, and I feel more confident in myself. In my career, I'm a lot more confident in my career with just everything I've learned with work and all of that. But also just like I'm 26 years old, and I guess for a while you still feel like sort of like a kid just out of college.
Mm-hmm.
So now I've had almost 4 years out of college now, so I feel like I'm more of like a real
Like a real adult. Yeah, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
I understand exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I feel like I question or wonder, I guess, if being so far away from family made that like happen faster. That independence factor.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I would consider myself a fairly independent person, but sort of just because I have to be. But obviously being in a different country by yourself, yeah, I'd say that definitely sort of boosted that. Like, you have to figure out how to live on your own. But it's like not just living on your own after college. It's living on your own in another country.
Yeah.
That has a 5-hour time difference. You don't know anyone except a few coworkers.
Yeah.
Like, you have to learn how to drive on the other side of the road in the opposite side of the car with a whole different culture of people. So I think that definitely like boosted my independence and made me feel a lot more comfortable doing things on my own.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that's a lot of change all at once.
And learning I mean, how to get from this town to this town with the transportation system, the buses and the subways and the trains and all of that.
Yeah, I did a lot of traveling on the weekends to various European countries, so learning how to navigate trains and public transportation, like going from airports to the cities and just getting around different cities without a car.
Yeah.
Was a learning curve, but like I'm glad I did it, and you do run into some troubles. You can, and you likely will, but you figure it out. Like, yeah, I got on a train to go in the wrong direction. Well,
Yup. Yeah.
What has the scariest time been?
the scariest?
Yeah, have you ever been scared or nervous about something? Anything like that? Or what is the biggest thing you've ever had to worry about when you're over there? Anything?
I really didn't I wasn't really scared. Or I mean, I would just worry about the people back home. But being there, I don't know, just being by myself, nothing was really scary.
Yeah.
I did a solo travel trip to Austria where I went by myself. So that was I mean, you could say I was sort of nervous, but not really.
Yeah. You did fine.
Yeah, it all obviously it all worked out
Yeah.
okay. I got to see a bunch of cool places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was by myself, so I was
Yeah.
just cautious.
Sure.
But I wouldn't say I was truly nervous or truly scared, because I don't want to live my life scared.
No.
Yeah.
You just have to go out there and do it.
Perfect. Love it.
So I'm going to share just a small story from when I went to Honduras. Have I told you this story?
I knew you
I should have been more scared.
I knew you went to Honduras. I'm not sure if you ever told me.
So we flew in, and I wasn't by myself, thank goodness, because that probably would have been much worse. But there were 3 of us, and we were planning to take a bus or something to our next destination from the airport, but it was going to cost the same amount of money and take longer than getting in taxis, and we didn't know how to find the buses. And taxis were right here.
Mm-hmm.
Taxis.
Oh.
Unmarked cars that people were saying, these people will take you where you're going to go. So we were like, oh, okay. So that's what we did. And we got in this unmarked van, and they drove us an hour to our next destination. We made it.
Oh, okay.
But in hindsight, I'm probably should have stuck with plan A.
Yeah, I guess
We survived. But I think in those moments you're not afraid, because you're just there.
Right.
You're just in it. You're doing it.
Yeah.
That just remind me the one time when you and Dad were coming to Germany, and I flew in the night before.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Friday night. It was a cheaper flight for me to fly Friday night, and Mom and Dad were arriving Saturday morning, so I just got a cheap airport hotel, and I flew in late at night on Friday, and the hotel I was staying at had a shuttle directly from the airport, so I'm perfect. I can just go take the shuttle. Well, and it was 5 minutes away, very short ride. Well, I get to the shuttle location, and there's a sign that says this shuttle now departs from somewhere else. So I'm going around trying to find wherever this somewhere else location is in Germany. And I couldn't find it. And there's not that many people in the airport at the time. It's a fairly big airport, just stuff everywhere, but I was I'm pretty sure I'm in the right spot. And I even went up to a police officer and was trying to ask them, and they would point me this way, and I'd be okay, thanks, and I would go this way, and I would find someone else to ask, and they're oh, I think that's over there. And long story short, I spent too long looking for wherever the shuttle was supposed to pick me up, and I was I don't think this exists. And, and I was by myself. It was dark out. I was I tried. I'm not gonna try anymore. I was I'm just gonna get a taxi. But I was nervous to take a taxi by myself.
Yeah.
So I knew where the taxis were, and I went over and got a taxi, and it all ended up being fine. But that was a little scary, just like trying to figure out how I was actually gonna get to the hotel.
Yeah.
It was only a couple minutes away.
Yeah. Yeah. That's nerve-wracking when you don't even have, like, in my situation, we at least had 3 of us. Like, I can only imagine completely by yourself.
Yeah.
A little bit heightened anxiety for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So you said you're definitely glad you did it. What is like your biggest takeaway, do you think, from the whole experience?
My biggest takeaway is probably just like you can do things on your own. You can. There are no limits to what you can do, I guess. Like, things sound scary, or sort of crazy, but just go for it. Take those opportunities.
Yeah.
Like, they'll be worth it, even if you don't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
Good advice.
Don't be afraid to step into the unknown.
Alone. Yeah.
Like, step outside your comfort zone. Like,
Yeah. That's great advice for the upcoming year and everything.
Yeah.
I know you traveled a lot to other countries.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what that was about?
So obviously I just had free time on the weekends, working a normal schedule. Being in Ireland, you're a lot closer to Europe, so there's cheap flights to wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
I wanted to take advantage of my time in Ireland, so I definitely did a lot of traveling. I'd say I saw majority of Ireland itself. Like, I even had went to places in Ireland that the average Irish person hadn't been to. I would go back to work on Monday morning and say, "Oh, I went to the Cliffs of Moher," and be like, someone there would say, "Oh, I haven't even been there."
Yeah.
Someone from Ireland?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
No, I could totally see that because I feel like that could happen. I mean, obviously, the United States is a different story because it's so big, but even in Ohio, I feel like that could easily happen. If somebody's like visiting Ohio for 2 years, I could see where they could totally see more of Ohio than what
I
an
see.
average
I see what
Ohioan
you're
has
saying.
seen. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not afraid to do a road trip and go drive 2 hours to Galway or
Yeah.
2 hours to Dublin, where it's not as common for people in Ireland to hop in the car and just do a day trip. Like, they make it a weekend and stay the night in a hotel.
Yeah.
Things like that. Where I would just hop in the car and go somewhere for the day.
Yeah. And you mentioned the cheap flights to Europe. You went on Ryanair and Aer Lingus a lot of times to.
Yeah. Ryanair is sort of like a budget airline, but they have lots of really cheap flights, like less than $100 to all over Europe and more. So sometimes, the Tuesday, I'd be like, "Oh, I don't have any plans this weekend. Let's go to London."
Yeah.
So
Prague.
sometimes like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have a favorite place?
I'd say my favorite was Switzerland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So she's been to like 20, I think we counted up, it was 20 different countries
Close
in
to
Europe
yeah.
that she's been.
Very cool.
Yeah. And so I got the opportunity to go to Ireland 3 times. And with Jessica moving to Ireland was, a huge reason why I retired so I could see my daughter. Actually, I was just explaining that to my brother yesterday. He didn't really understand why I retired and I was explaining, if you had a daughter that was moving away to another country and
would you want to be
with working full
5
time
days a week? Yeah.
with working full time and realizing your vacation time was being limited, you would quit or retire from your job too to see your daughter,
Yeah.
So I got the opportunity to go 3 times to Ireland.
Yeah. So I was very grateful, like, for the opportunity for so many of my family members and friends to come visit me. You know, it was sort of a good opportunity for them to, like,
Oh, yeah.
see different parts of the world that you
Yeah.
wouldn't normally go to.
Yeah.
So having people, like, come visit me definitely helped the whole, like, process of just being there by yourself, away from family.
Yeah.
It was nice to have people come visit, and you got to sort of be their tour guide
Yeah.
as they came and saw another country for the first time, which was exciting to show people around and be like, yeah, this is where I live. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I felt that way when I moved to Chicago after college. I can only imagine,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
a country.
Yeah.
It was nice that, like, you know, it meant a lot to me that people would, like, pay money
Yeah.
to fly all the way across the ocean to come see me.
Yeah.
So
That's
it
cool.
was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You said you were had a few coworkers who went over there with
Yeah.
you. Is that mostly who you were hanging out with while you were over there?
Yeah.
Did you make friends with any, like, Irish people?
Any Irish men? Is that what we're asking?
That's not what I was asking. But if that's what you want to ask, that's
I already know the answer. I've been there. I tried to find that.
I
Tried to find that red-haired, blue-eyed Irishman for Jessica, but
No, I couldn't
even
even
friends
about a social life in general with friends and how that was.
No, I definitely spent a lot of time with the few coworkers that I did travel with.
Okay.
But again, I met a lot of new people while I was there, so I did develop, like, connections with I mean, they did end up being other coworkers just because
Yeah.
you see the people you work with 40 hours a week more than you really see your own family.
Yeah.
So I did become close with a few of my additional coworkers based in Ireland.
Were there some, like, close to your age, or was it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a lot of young people, which was nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And there's, like, what we call a young professionals network.
Okay.
So you can get together with this YPN group
Yeah.
and meet people your age,
And that would have been people from other companies too, not just yours, or that was within your company?
it was within our company,
Okay.
but we did also work with the other sites in Ireland.
Cool.
that's neat.
Very cool.
That's neat that they provide that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, do you miss it? You've been back in the States now for
A couple months.
about 3 months. So, do you miss it? Are you glad to be back? And
I'm definitely
what are you
glad.
thinking?
I'm definitely glad to be back. When people ask me if I miss it, like, sometimes I want to say no.
Yeah.
You're not.
Sometimes-
And it's okay to say no.
Yeah. Like, when in, like, the first month when I came back and people would be like, well, do you want to go back? I'd be like, no. Like, I'm enjoying my time back here in the States with my family and all the people that I sort of left behind. There are definitely things that I miss, though. Like, I miss just the opportunity of traveling. All I did there, it makes me want to just do, like, small weekend trips to different states here.
Yeah.
And you can do that too.
Yeah.
You know my number.
There are so many cool places to go within the United States.
Yeah.
That
So-
are like,
Yeah, it makes me, like, more willing to do that. And, like, yeah, I miss some of the people.
yeah.
The people I met, some of the foods, like, I really like their cheese. And,
Okay.
Butter too.
yeah, their dairy products are just so much fresher. Like, you go to the store, like, it's, like, required on the packaging, to, like, tell you, like, which farm that product came from.
That's cool.
So you know, like, that what you're getting is fresh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But I definitely, like, I miss that part of it.
Have you found, since you came back, yourself finding more local groceries or, like,
Sort of.
that type of thing?
I buy eggs. I buy eggs, farm fresh eggs from one of my coworkers, but So that's something I do because, I was like, I don't know if I could eat
Yeah. It's so different.
eat a non-farm raised chicken egg.
It's so
Like,
different.
they taste so much better.
They are so much better.
So,
We used to get farm fresh eggs when we lived in St. Mary's. I miss that.
yeah. So I
What about the Guinness?
Guinness.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
a beer drinker.
hey, just like your mama. I don't like beer either. So 2 years being over there, you couldn't get to like the Guinness?
No. I tried it once or twice because,
Many times.
you're there, you gotta try it. And
Right.
if anyone ever goes to Ireland, definitely do the Guinness Storehouse experience
And the
in Dublin.
and the Jameson tour.
It's an awesome experience, but I still don't like it.
It's good. It's good. So, what's the biggest thing you think that you are different? Like, in what way are you different from when you left to now?
I don't know, just my confidence.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just more confident in myself. I'm not as, like, scared to do things or.
I always said that Jessica was in a shell. Do you still feel like you're in a shell?
You always told me to, like, come out of your shell.
Right. Do you feel like you're outside that shell?
I
If
feel
I
like,
feel
Hold
like
on, let's back out and back up.
What?
Did you ever feel like
Oh.
you were in that shell? I mean, or did your mom feel like you were in that shell?
it was definitely more bomb, but I could see where she was coming.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. See?
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. You're like, yeah, maybe I need to step outside my shell. But yeah, this experience, I would say, was a big step out of my
Yeah.
shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what's up with the glasses? Are you going to explain?
I had cataract surgery, so I have to wear these glasses to protect my eyes. They're pretty much just UV glasses right now because I got a special light adjustable lens. So I just have to wear these for a few weeks until I get my prescription adjusted to.
Fun.
Yeah.
So I had these special glasses I get to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have been waiting, what? A year and 9 months for her to come back to the United States for cataract surgery.
Yeah.
So,
If you ask the people at work, they'll tell you. They'll tell you that I can't see very well.
right. And she couldn't see driving at night, or it was scary, Jessica, with you driving on the opposite side of the road, and especially at dark.
Roads in Ireland are so much smaller.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have lines painted on them. They're curvy all over the place. The speed limit is in kilometers, but it'd be like 60 kilometers an hour, and I'd be going like 40 because I'm like, how does anyone make these curves going 60?
Right. And then
Crazy.
in the United States, we watch for deer running across the road. In Ireland, you have to watch for the sheep.
Yes.
And sometimes those sheep are eating the grass right alongside the road. So it's like, instead of deer, you're yelling sheep. I have to say, Jessica, I'm so glad you're home. I've missed her terribly. And yeah, it's been a great opportunity for you. But I'm glad you're home.
Yeah, I'm glad to be home as well. Like, it was a wonderful experience. I'm very glad I did it, but I am glad to be home. A year and 9 months was long enough.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, thank you so much
you.
for talking with us.
Thanks, Jessica.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Bloom with Tina and Kelsey. Your support truly means the world to us, and we're so grateful to have you as part of our blossoming community.
We hope you enjoyed this week's conversation and found inspiration in our discussions. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you love what you hear, please consider leaving us a review. Your feedback helps us grow and reach more listeners like you.
Join us next week for another exciting episode filled with insights, laughter, and growth. We can't wait to share it with you.
Keep blooming and see you soon.